All right, dear ladies and gentlemen, we have heard so far about great presentations, great projects, about coding an app, doing some kind of hardware. But have you thought about yourself, you as a person, what it takes to code an app? Well, is there any answer? How many hours do you need to code something and to launch project? Where maybe you're not thinking about it, but we did. We asked almost every team member or every team to estimate the number of hours, how much would it take to launch your product to the market? Because, you know, it's very important. Are there any guests? Are there any guesses? How many hours is needed to launch all the products to the market? Just guess the hours.
200,000.
200,000, okay. It's a bit less.
50,000.
50,000, a bit more. Actually, it's 61,200 hours to launch all those products, which is 7 years. 7 years of everybody's lives to do something like this. Isn't it too much? Yes, it is. And this is if everything goes very smoothly. So that means that your code is clean, you do not have to do the revisions, everything goes as it should, right? But it doesn't work like this. Have you had an internship? Somebody who has an internship right here? Yeah, many of you. You probably had a schoolwork which you had to code, you had to do the deadline, and it's pretty bad when you are not making the deadline, right? Sometimes it happens. So, you can't make the deadline, and you're stressed. You are feeling so much stress, and it says that 88%, so almost 90% of college students suffer from stress, which may go to burnout. It's not good when you burn out, yeah? You're out of the work. Imagine you have a life, you have a family, you have a mortgage, you have to pay, you have to work, you don't have anything else. And this is a problem because 83% of company workers, coders, and office workers suffer from huge amount of stress and most of them burn out. The burnout is about 40%. And the research shows that the lack of communication between those people, the lack of cooperation and no visibility into other works is the problem. Well, this affects their life very negatively. And it may look like this as well. Well, here we are. We are a 3D printing company which offer workshops. We don't do like apps, nothing like this. We do service. We come to you and you enjoy. We relieve the stress and we are the stress killers here in this society. Well, what are our products? Our products are B2B and B2C as well. This B2B is for corporate and scholar sector. So corporate workshop, what is it? You order us for your team building from your company. We take all the gadgets we need, we come to you with a lecturer, and we organize a workshop. You're having fun, you're communicating, you're designing, you're creative, and you do something else. It's not like, you know, drinking workshop, like the one, drinking workshop or drinking team building we had yesterday. It's something very different. It's also nice to go, like, you know, hang out and have party, but you have to do something creative. Then comes the scholar workshop because students are important as well, you know. We also do burnout, we also do have the stress as I mentioned, and we do also have deadlines. So we have to like let the stress go away. So here we are for the universities and educational institutions, and we are also for individuals, so B2C, because if you like us, you're coming and you want more, you want to try it again, you want to go somewhere. So we prepared a hobby workshop at our office, so you may come every week, and it's your free time activity after all. Who are our customers? You may have already heard. Those are companies of private sector, educational institutions, and also individuals. One moment, just one chance. This is how we care about our customers. If we go for a workshop to a company, We did a hard work to come there because it's not easy today, right? Everybody is busy, everybody has deadlines, everybody wants to do something else, or they have interviews. No, how can you reach an HR manager in a company? Well, you probably won't reach him, you probably reach his secretary office. Therefore, we did very large effort to come to this company, and we want to have the customer. So we take care, we did the workshops, right? As you may have seen, the workshop right here we had with our lovely supervisors, everybody was participating. You liked it, everybody was designing, and you wanted also to print it. Well, once you could at our office. So this is only one moment to get the chance to keep up the customer. What are our basic operational management? Well, there is still somebody inside the office to deal with accounting or the paperwork, but also for on-demand printing. I will mention it during the sustainability. Then we do the social media because it's very important to present yourself. We post something from 3D world every day. We post videos from our workshops, also reels. The direct marketing I have already mentioned is either online or personal. Therefore, we try to catch the companies at their places, we try to talk to them, and we try to show them our advantages. That it's not drinking workshop, it's something creative and nice. Well, least but not last is the providing the services we do as our operation. Our partners are mainly the companies, we go there, then the raw material suppliers, and also the 3D printer suppliers, which supply the 3D printers to us. Well, now the money, I know. Our own money is 5,000 per each team member, which makes 20,000 euro for the beginning. We're putting our own money, you know, our own money, so it must be good, yeah. Bank loan is 10,000 euros, because we can't make it. We force our family to put their 10,000 euros as well. And we are hoping we will get some grant from local government or European Union for 40,000, like the biggest prize, but the European Union have money right now, I think. All right, so look at our cost structure. Oh, pardon, funding. So you may see how much money we want to raise, because this is the amount of money we need for the first month of operation, where you can see our break-even point. We can reach the profit in 9 to 10 months and become profitable. The break-even point is estimated to be 11,864 euros. This is the amount of money we need to be profitable. This we can reach in almost 10 months. 27,680 is our initial cost. And then if we calculate the monthly cost, it's around 9,500 euros. Mentioning our competition as well. Well, how do we differ from our competition? We do a lot. Our competition focuses mainly on large businesses, on-demand printing, and doesn't care about people, doesn't care about you and your mental health. We do. We come to you and we help you. Well, you may see some landing pages of our company right here is MSP Team Building, Striasis, and Ultimate MakerBot. They do not have many offices in Europe. They have only one office in every country. I think one is in France. So you cannot really reach them. Yeah, we are beginning here in Valencia. There are many companies, but we will be growing up and expand as well. The sustainability is the key value of this project. We are going to sustainable materials, PLA, which is biodegradable, and also we are sustainable in the way that we do replace spare parts for you. So if there is something broken, for example, this thing for the batteries, we may replace it because we can print it. You do not have to buy a new one or throw it away. We can be sustainable and a good thing for the nature. Well, we are on almost every popular social media: TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. LinkedIn mostly for B2B, Instagram for fun, TikTok for reels, and Facebook for all the people who would like to join us. This is our prototype. We designed a landing page, so feel free and scan the QR code. It's already live, or you can reach it on smartsoc.webflow.io. So you can check it. You will find our services, you can assign for our newsletter as well there, and you can order us to your company. Well, our team, it's not only me. It's Alex from Spain, Marta from Zagreb, Croatia, Tamas from Hungary, me from Slovakia, and Anthony from Finland. So we are quite international team. I would like to thank you to Polytechnical University of Valencia, SmartSoc project, and lastly but not last, my faculty of Management Science and Informatics. Because this could not happen, this business fund would not happen without those partners. I also thank you, the board and other partners who participated on this project. Thank you for your attention. Hopefully you like us.
Okay, do we have any questions?
Regarding the competitors, I was starting to think about it. So if I understood it correctly, you are trying to differentiate by creating your brand as more mental health focused, right? Because I think that was the part that came to me, and I was thinking that I guess that's a big part of the brand, right?
Well, there is an issue in this society of 21st century, that is the mental health. Many people suffer from mental health illnesses, or they have depression, or they are quite stressed. Like, we don't do just some workshops for fun. We try to focus on the mental health, which is the result of our workshop. This is the added value for our workshops and our product. So yeah, we differentiate in this. Yes, please.
On the same note, so let's imagine that I have a company and notice that my colleagues struggle a little bit with this mental fatigue and some issues with mental health. So I'm considering to go to some team building activity to do some rafting or something like that. And then I came to this website and there is a promise of this really nice, interesting 3D printing workshop. And you're referring to, let's say, mental health something. So can you give more practical, like examples, how this 3D printing workshop will help my colleagues in this mental?
Well, as I mentioned, yeah, almost 90% of the workers in office, and yeah, it's 83%, sorry, suffer from depression and stress, and it's caused by the lack of communication between the workers there. So we do not, our marketing is not focused mainly on the workers there, but it's focused on HR manager or the owner of the company when it's smaller company, because like those are the ones who make the decision if they do our workshop or not. And well, if they want to do the rafting, as you said, so you'll go raft somewhere, yeah, you will have fun. But if you want to create a cooperation inside your own company and you want to engage people and stick them to speak and cooperate, if they do have separate works, I think this is a lot better. Because yeah, on the raft they're almost individuals, yeah, they just paddle, do nothing. But here they have to think, cooperate and create something, and they have result kind of a physical product out of it.
And I would sorry, also like to add something. It would be like more an integration process. Sometimes it's even common to us. We are coming like newbies to the business and we are not getting integrated in fast time. So for company's efficiency, it would be nicer to integrate the person in the team by means of doing social activity, like would be a workshop or some kind of 3D printing, for example. So,
what is the length of this session? Like, let's say 3D printing workshop session.
We estimate like first session because it would be like introduction course and might take from 4 to 8 hours. So, yeah.
Is 3D printing included or?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
The last question. You mentioned that you plan to do a lot of marketing activities, and you also mentioned TikTok. So do you have like refined strategy for TikTok, because TikTok is targeted to a very particular young audience?
Well, yeah, TikTok does this, but what I have spotted so far, the TikTok changed the algorithm. because it was very organic when you upload it there. It was like 1,000 views in a day, and now I am hardly getting like 20. So we have to, yeah, but the same kind of videos. So we have to rethink the TikTok strategy because like it changed in, I think, a month ago. So we didn't have time to go through, but it's maybe like a side product. Like for us, the most important is LinkedIn and then Instagram and Facebook.
Also, sorry, it is important to mention that TikTok is getting pretty much attacks because of the younger audience. So they are working very hard on getting the other part of the scope on TikTok because younger audience in the long run is not good for them. It's not because there's like a lot of problems with younger audience and they can do this for now, but there are even governmental restrictions coming towards TikTok because of the younger audience. So either they do something about it or they will that something will happen.
You'll focus on anything.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. So my side.
Yeah, let's see.
Recording to that comment there. So basically, you're branding yourself to have like a social activity, Because I was thinking about this. The 3D printing is like the first thing that comes to my mind from that is that it's a creative activity. So I guess is it the creativity part of your branding also? Because I feel like other activities could be social but not creative. So I guess that's also part of your branding, the creativity part. Well, I feel like it might have some really good, mental health implications. I'm not entirely sure, but like, kids are creative and older we get, more depressed we get. So.
Well, it's not just about the depression and the mental health. You can have fun because you want to have fun. Nobody outlaws you to do. Like, no, you won't have fun because you have to have stress to do this. No, you don't have to be stressed to go there. But we are solving that in the main part, private sector and B2B business, we deal with this. Like, this is the side product of the stress. Yeah, there is a stress, they need to solve it. How? Inside the company and within the people. If you do team building, you have to like do the team building for all your colleagues to meet at once, because you cannot let them, for example, like there is unpaid or go somewhere for team building. You can't send them in their free time. So that's the thing.
Also, when you're imaging like a huge divisional company, more than 20,000 employees. Right there, between divisions, there's like no connections. The accounting people don't know the HR people, for example. They just all numbers. And this is also one of our key strategies to focus on, to like make in-depth knowledge between those peoples. So if one company like this comes to us, then we can make like cross-division activities to them. That will help with the friendships, and help like people to get to know each other, which decreases people leaving from the company, because even if it seems easy, even if it seems like that, like in a huge company people know many people, that's not the case. So they feel even more alone in bigger companies. So that's another case we want to help. Where they want to help them.
So it's more social than creativeness, because creativeness could have the innovation,
Yeah,
so
it's a mixture.
But employees are like autonomous systems in a big ecosystem. So we no one works alone, so it's co-creation, working together, and that's how innovation comes.
Well, sometimes the idea just may like appear. You don't even know some great and creative ideas. They just come out of observation and trying something new. So.
Yeah, sorry, that was the question.
Two questions. First, how is your pricing strategy? How much does it cost a package for a startup with three employees, and how much does it cost for a corporate with 10,000 employees? And second, basically you're building like a consulting style business, right? You need the trainer or entertainer of the workshop. It's a human, right, with specific skills. I mean, of course, you can train and teach them, but it's a human, right? So how do you scale these, let's say, at European level? Let's say suddenly you get orders from big corporates, say we want one in UK and one in France and one in Spain all at the same time, and we need it tomorrow. Like, how do you tackle this?
Well, we do locally first, but speaking about the growth, we made the franchises. So if there is anybody who wants to provide this service in their city, we provide know-how, we provide how to do it, we provide our knowledge for them, so they can create it there. But as far as it is service, not really consultancy, because if it's consultancy, we just come, we say, do this, and then I come back and I check whether they did it. No, there is like a private lesson. Imagine it like this. So there comes our lecturer or teacher who provides the service. It's like not physical product really. Yeah.
Also, there's in 3D printing, there's like a huge call for it. Like this is a community. There's a huge 3D printing community, and thus we thought that it is easy for us to find tutors or even volunteers sometimes, because a lot of people doing 3D printing just for their own enjoyment and excitement. And for example, if we can cooperate with these people, we give them like materials for their work in exchange. It can happen that we find these tutors very easily.
So how much does it cost?
Well, about the price, it's I think around 800 per day. So if you book a day, the team building is like 800, but we didn't think about like when there is 3 people. So if you want us, pay us. Because like when we were estimating the costs for one session, we were trying to focus on Valencia's prices because we needed some focus place. So we did estimate it to make it profitable that way.
Okay.
Any other question? No? Okay.
And may I say something?
Yes.
One more. I would like to thank you to our supervisors because they were very good and throughout the whole semester they supported us very well. So one big applause for them, please.